Hello, everybody. Video number 767. That's the sign for 7. I'm going to try one more before cruise starts today. See if I can get this in. You will be able to predict the two products of an acid-base reaction. This is a neutralization reaction. I take an acid and a base. I'm always going to make two things. So this is just a pictogram to show you what's going on. It's a double replacement reaction. The metal and the non-metal, the plus and the minus of two different things hook up. And then the plus and the minus, the other two things hook up, and I always form water and a neutral salt. That's what the writing part is as far as what I'm going to do in this particular example, because it is Na and Cl in the acid and the base, I'd make actual table salt. But remember, any ionic solid is a salt. Okay. Another picture of what's going on, just for those of us who learn visually, so you can see kind of what's happening here. I'm always going to make water and a neutral salt, not always NaCl, but an ionic solid. And then here's an animated picture of the very same thing. Notice I take the acid and the base, and then I switch them around, and I make water and a salt. Same reaction. 3 different ways to show it to you. Hopefully you've written the reaction down at least one time. And then we're going to talk about examples of writing and balancing neutralization reactions. So if I take HBr and NaOH, H is a plus, OH is a minus. Going to make that water first. And if you write it HOH at first to get a feel for it, I'm okay with that. HOH is the same as H2O. Sometimes later on in the complicated problems, it helps to balance them that way. I'm going to take the Na and the Br. Of course, I have to put the Na first. Now I have an ionic salt called NaBr. Done. And this one doesn't need any further balancing. It's all set. Let's do another one. This one's going to need a little bit more work. So I have sulfuric acid, H2SO4, and KOH. Here I labeled these up. Their pluses and their minuses to help you see them. Now I'm going to make my HOH first. It's easier. Just make that HOH. And then I'm going to make a KSO4, positive and another minus. These are the double replacement reactions that we got good at when we did precipitations. The only issue is that we have to balance. I have charges on the right hand side, and SO4 is a -2, K is a +1. I need 2 of them. You need to be able to do that crisscross, and that's not in the animation. So if I have to put 2 Ks there to build a stable compound, now I have to put 2 over here. Now I have 2 Ks, 2 OHs, and I have to put a 2 over here. Oh, and that balances my H's over here because I have 2 H's on H2SO4, and now it's balanced. I didn't do the long school balance, but it was fairly easy. The piece you need to know, though, is that building that K2SO4, K's got the +1 charge, SO4's got the minus charge, crisscross them down, and I have new subscripts to build a stable molecule. That is muy importante. We only bring the subscripts over to the product side when they're part of a polyatomic, because I can't break up that polyatomic ion. So subscripts come over then, but not when it was just H2 in the H2SO4. I only bring the H over, crisscross, H is a +1, OH is a -1. I only need 1 H with 1 OH. So that's why I ended up putting the 2 in front to balance. It all works out. I know it's slightly confusing. You just need a little bit of practice and you'll get better at it. But the crisscross rules we learned from way back, they're coming back up. So they don't go away. We're going to use everything we've ever learned all year long. So I can predict right now I have an H3PO4. So it's going to make 3 waters on the other side. I'm just giving you a hint right off the bat. Okay, so PO4 is a -3 charge. So we'll work this out. There's a plus and a minus, and my plus and my minus. Let's make the water first because it's the easiest, HOH. Now I got to do lithium with PO4 phosphate, but phosphate is that -3 charge. Lithium is a +1 charge. So I need the 3 lithiums to balance or to make that molecule neutral. If I have 3 lithiums on the right, well, guess what? I need 3 lithiums on the left. Bam. Now I had 3 hydrogens, and now I have 3 OHs on the left-hand side. So guess what? I need to make 3 waters on the right-hand side. This is a triprotic acid. Got it? We just made the water and the neutral salt by doing our neutralization reactions. Not too shabby. Got to do some more. So these ones I'm going to do at the board for you. Again, I got HOH. Let me make that first. So HOH, which is H2O, and then I'm going to make KBr. Br is a -1 and K is a +1, so I'm done. See, some of them are mad easy. All right, this guy, I'm going to make my HOH first. Easiest to pull out the water. Call it dehydration, right? HOH. But dehydration is definitely a little slightly different than acid bases. This is really a neutralization reaction. Then I'm going to have Na with this negative, right? So I have Na, and I believe this is acetates, H3O2, and that's a +1 and a -1, so I'm done. I don't have to play any games there. But there's that H3, and we already did this one. I already did this one a minute ago for you, so I'm actually going to skip it because that one was animated. Here, let me go to this one. I got 2 HNO3s. It's going to be nitric acid. So I'm going to do HOH. I'm not going to bring that 2 because that's not within the polyatomic. That's telling me that there's 2 of them. Then I'm going to take the Ca with the NO3. The NO3. I know Ca is a +2 charge. NO3 is a -1 charge. So I actually need 2 of these. Okay. Oh, and look, there is 2 NO3s on the left-hand side, and there's 2 H's. So I need a 2 here, and I'm balanced up. I feel good. I need more coffee, but I need good. Okay. I feel good. All right. So dull replacement reactions came back up. Crisscross came back up. Getting a feel for these things that if you forgot them, that's okay. We're going to strengthen the tools that we have in our toolbox. They're not going away. We're going to use them throughout the year and keep using them in future units. And I'm hoping that we are done with this video. Now let's check. Yes, we are. I just don't have why that thing didn't come up. But the abity, that's all, folks. But, right now I'm going to probably try and find that button. So looking for the button and I press it and the video be over. It be over.